But tonight or this afternoon, I am asked to speak on breaking negative patterns and cycles in families. When I was discussing with Pastor Fula that day, he said some people live in denial. They don't believe that there's anything called negative cycles once you're born again. They say it and claim it. And I look at the lives of those people. There are so many things lacking in their lives. Some of them don't have good cars, don't have private jets, don't have good houses. And I would have thought that by that their faith, they could have said it and claimed them. But it's not working for them like that. There are real negative patterns. We didn't cause them, but they exist. They exist in individual lives. They exist in families. They exist in businesses. They exist in communities. There's somebody, he mentioned his name, that used to be part of our ministry. How did that young man come to me? Somebody who led him to the Lord brought him to us. I said he's a pharmacist and he's about to pack his things and go to his village. And we don't know what will happen to him. I asked him to send him to me. She came and told me, please, can you take him and help him? I said, bring him. When the man came, he's a pharmacist. He said he opened a pharmaceutical shop and loaded it with goods. If you have a pharmaceutical shop and it looks good, the big farms and their reps will supply you goods so you pay at agreed times. So they supplied him goods. The first thing that happened was that robbers came and carted away everything. And the second thing that happened to him was that he had a car. The robbers came and took away his car. So he couldn't pay his debts. His car was gone. And the only thing he wanted to do is run away from the city to the village where they can't locate him. When somebody brought him to me, I asked him, where is your shop? He told me. I asked people who know about that location, that area. They said his shop is located at the center of a shrine, which had been cleaned up and rented out to people. And at the time he built his shop there was the time the community normally makes sacrifices to the deity on that shrine. So as he finished loading up his shop, the enemy came and collected everything that was there as a sacrifice. Nobody needed to tell him that there's something called demonic forces. So we led him through some deliverance and asked him not to go back there. But if he wants to go back, we need to go back there and destroy the unseen altars and dismiss the supervising demons. He didn't have the courage to go back there. He said, I'm not going back there again. I now want to be a minister. I said, you are welcome. So, even the location of somebody's business can be a problem. Let me share with you about myself. My father was a pastor. We were in a location where the church had overgrown itself, and members were staying outside the door during service. The chief of the area said, we have big land, but we have demons there. If you can take them out, take the land free of charge, and build your church. My father was excited. He was a faith man. But he didn't get into digging what your pastor is asking me to dig into. So we cleared the bush, cleaned it very well, built a church there, built a parsonage there. And I was young then, and we moved in there. I'll be in the room and I have a knock on the door. I'll open the door, I will not see anybody. In the night, I will see lanterns moving in the church compound. And I won't see anybody carrying the lantern. So I told my dad. He said to me, you should be careful what you see with your eyes. And I had a gift as young as I was then, and started manifesting when I was 5, 6 years old. If anything is going to happen in this city or this neighborhood, I will know. And I'll be able to tell Pastor, I say, Pastor, there will be this that will happen. And if a member is going to backslide, I will tell him, you know, Sister so-so and so, Brother so-so and so. In the next 2 weeks, he will backslide. And so I told my father that I'm afraid that 2 women will die. He said, one. I said, there's a fight going on in this compound. You don't want to acknowledge. 2 of them will be taken out in those fights. He took it as a child's, talk. The 2 ladies died. So God got offended. And then took my immediate younger sister, named after his mother, where his love was, not on all of us. That man was his daughter and the child of his love. The girl was not sick. Came back from school in the afternoon. She had fever. And by midnight, she was gone.